Hello guys, Rika and Jack. Nice to have you. Yeah, the fun begins. Well, it's definitely fun for me. Hopefully, it's somewhat entertaining for you guys. Hello, Blue Christy. Oh, nice. What do you draw? Yeah, I'm going to do colors later. For this one, I think this approach is probably the easiest. There's definitely no right or wrong answer here. If you were here yesterday, you saw the process drawing this one. This is a completely different approach. Oh, great. Santos. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't make manga. Pretty much what you see me doing is what I do for this hobby. Yeah, I rarely have time off camera to work on things. You saw that one? That one did, yeah, I'd say that one did pretty well. I don't call that go viral. I think that one categorized as did well. I'm pretty happy if I get like more than 100, break 100 upvotes. That's my... If it didn't get better than 100 upvotes, then I know I didn't do a good job. Hello. Coloring digitally. So I recently just learned. I'm not good at coloring, so I'm probably just learning as much as you do. I have a lot of fail experience. That's what I have. Like coloring doesn't come natural to me. If you give me a pen and or whatever coloring tools and just say, and a blank piece of paper and just say make things pretty, and I can tell you I will try pretty hard and I will fail miserably. Yeah, and I was watching a few videos from the artists that I admire. One of them was another Chinese teacher, and the bad part is that I watched one of his videos. The production value is really bad. That really hinder my experience from learning. But the information was great. So just because the information is too great, I was learning a lot. So I really suffer through the bad video. The video was like the audio and the video were mismatched. So I will hear something, then I see that video happens later. But he went pretty deep into color theory. And color theory it works better with demonstration. Captain Clark? It works better with demonstration because a lot of theories that like we know the idea, but unless someone like demonstrated to you, you don't know like how to put the theory into practice. So after I watched that video, at least I can say I've gained more awareness. I'm more aware what to do with color. And even so he made a claim in that video. He said like coloring is definitely requires a lot of talent to do well. He said if we learn his technique or theory put into practice, his guarantee is that we will not fail. But he would not guarantee that we will make something great. At least that's the safe net. It just not fail. It's this one. I bought his book. You probably saw some of his work. Online. So they're a little bit basic about proportions, but the focus is coloring. So this is his book. These are all digital paint done in Procreate. So he's an oil paint teacher during the day, and he does digital art online, like streaming online at night. So he's oil painting fundamental, extremely solid. Yeah, lots of beautiful art. Extremely strong foundation. He's a Chinese. His Chinese name is Xu Youdian. He does not have a international English presence. Yeah, he's. I saw his demo videos in Procreate. Yeah, his fundamentals are extremely solid. That's why he has a regular teaching job. So my current art teacher recommended him to me because I found someone else who's teaching commercial digital art. Then I show his work to my art teacher, my current art teacher. I said, I say I'm interested to take class from him. So my art teacher said he's. I say mainly because he had some very valuable insight in coloring in the commercial realm. My teachers say, well, he say basically if I decided to take class from him, that's my decision. But he say if I'm looking for someone who's better than his coloring, he has a better suggestion. Hello, Tanyana. I'm doing well. How are you? What resolution I worked on? The rule of thumb is always work on the highest resolution you can do. Your system can support. So usually, to me, that is somewhat definitely above 3,000. Somewhere like around the 3,000 to 5,000 pixels. Because you can always shrink down, but it's harder to increase resolution. So just start off with the highest resolution, considering system performance. Hero Raindrop. Thank you. Thank you, Joseph. Hey, Tayana. Thank you. I've done I rediscover my, oh, what's going on? I rediscover my passion for art through digital art. So I was doing a lot more digital art before. It just happened that personally I feel like digital art it's a much more competitive space online versus traditional art. So I have done a few digital art streams before, and they just do not perform. And also I'm very new to the streaming business, so I'm trying to figure it out, because my initial motive for streaming was just simply that I've been drawing every day pretty much in the last 4 years, and I was on pretty much every social platform. No, I took it back. I was only on Instagram like for the first year, because I felt like Instagram was the platform for still images, but my account was pretty stalemate. Like it's not growing at all. So I started with Instagram, then I branched out to then I heard like X is the better platform for artists. Then also I try DeviantArt. I pretty much did everything except YouTube. So yeah, and I was doing digital art for good years until last year December. I made a decision to give YouTube a try, and I was pretty much very committed. I was like, try everything YouTube, and after a month of trying everything, worked really hard, my traditional art gained some good traction. So that's what motivated me to do traditional art more. Yeah, I agree. Like IG it's the most dead platform for me. I still upload them. I still upload to every platform, but I say IG for me is the least consistent platform. Like right now, I started TikTok relatively late. It's after my YouTube already grown. Then I started TikTok. And right now my TikTok it's gaining nice tractions too. At least like these platforms are somewhat consistent. Like I kind of like can figure out things like, okay, so these things perform well if I keep doing these things. I know like I can get some reward. But Instagram, it's like I have no clue what people on Instagram want. Like something that does well, and then something else does not. And YouTube has been the most consistent platform for me. And so far, I would say out of all the social media platforms, YouTube is the best. So if you're an artist and think about growing your online presence, definitely do not shy away from YouTube. So this is my um, up tempo. I kind of figured this out. So basically, I stream in the at night. Then I turn my stream into shorts, YouTube shorts or short videos the next day. So right now, when I do one stream, I can get one live stream video and then a short video the next day. So pretty much, so on YouTube, I have the live stream. I have the shorts, but shorts I also upload them to Instagram Reels and TikTok. So pretty much, yeah, so this is my up tempo. Because this gives me the most efficient way to be consistent with uploads. So DPI needs to be at least 300. I don't really have any real world experience with DPI. I only know that's the recommended minimum setting. So then I just set that to the recommended minimum. Maybe I set it to like 350. What is it? Canvas platform. Restore the program support preference. Canvas information. Yeah, 400. Because I know if the recommended minimum is 300, then 400 I should be safe. But I have never had incidents where it was inadequate. So I don't even know what's the real world effect. Say like if you set it to 290. And I was also talking with my teacher about my YouTube effort, because he does have a pretty good online presence both in China and on YouTube. He has like I believe 90,000 subscribers. 90,000 subscribers that he does not manage his account at all. And in China, he has like I think 300,000 followers. Well, he can't see my channel because, you know, YouTube is blocked in China. So basically, the way he attracts overseas customers is through his YouTube channel, but he does not manage his YouTube channel. He has a connection where that person can bypass the firewall and upload the video onto YouTube, and that's it. So he does not, even though he made those videos, but he has no control operation over his YouTube channel. So he does not reply to any comments on his YouTube channel. The only thing is that in his video, he will put in a plug for his WeChat. So if you want to reach him, you can add his WeChat account. Oh, everything is banned in China. Pretty much anything that has freedom of speech is banned in China. So Facebook is banned in China. Google is banned in China. So the ban those things in China has two upsides for the Chinese. One is the government controls the ideas, the media. And second thing is the Chinese, they all have their equivalent of these platforms. So obviously banning these platforms will pretty much get rid of the competition for the Chinese companies. But these platforms, these equivalent platforms in China, like, I mean, they are doing really well. They have lots of power and money. And in certain aspect, they are probably even better than the YouTube, but still without the real competition. Like China has their own version of Google. They have their own version of Facebook. And YouTube. Hey, Jane. Yeah, they got their own version. So I do not know the remedy of getting caught of using those, like, jumping over the firewall. I think certain organizations have that kind of power. Like usually banks I this is just like based on hearsays. So I know banks has that kind of power. So if you are some kind of authority working in the bank, and this is just my imagination, then you probably have the means to help your friend to bypass the firewall and then upload a video. What I miss looks like you text to him. Didn't miss much. We're just chillaxing. I think this couple of days I will finish this drawings. Then I'll take a break from Procreate. And then going back to the traditional art again. Number 704. Which one? This one? Ubel? Oh, Ray. Which one looks like your ex-girlfriend? Let me show you guys this. Let's see. So I spent a lot of time creating this, but I felt like it's not a good. Where is it? Oh, we're so close to 30,000. Yeah, I spent a lot of time creating this, but ended up not using it. Hello, Seabutt. Hey, Ray. I got it right in the middle. Recommend Hua. Excellent floor. And you guys helping me reach 30,000. If I can get 30,000 before my birthday, that would be a double whammy. I'll do something super special. Are you satisfied? Thank you, see, bud. What kind of work? Can you guess what kind of work do I do? Any OGs in the audience? Remember what do I do? I don't know what Blue Christie is saying. I don't even know Blue Christie. It's a guy or girl. What kind of work do I do? I'm experiment painting at the moment. So Siva, are you a professional artist? How much time did I spend on a single drawing? The time varies a lot. Usually time is not a factor of consideration for me. I work on the drawing until I'm satisfied, and that's it. I'm lucky that I'm not needing this for production, so I don't have a cost. My cost is just my time. And I don't have a deadline. But usually you can take a look at my video time to have a good understanding of how much time I spend on each drawing. Most of my videos, almost all my videos are non-edited, no speed up. So the video time is my drawing time. Do you have anyone for affordable drawing? I think if first of all, the question number one for the question about affordable drawing platform is number one, do you have an iPad? If you have an iPad already, then for sure iPad is the most affordable. But if you don't have an iPad yet, and you need to factor in the cost of getting an iPad, then it's somewhat equivalent. But Photoshop is the industry standard. I never learned Photoshop. I started with Procreate, so I'm really comfortable with Procreate. Do I just study from one reference a day? No, I'm not like, if you want serious improvement, I'm not the good example here. I'm the lifelong journey type of guy. So I do what I feel like to do. If I feel like I want to work on some like serious skills, then I actually work on my teacher's assignment, which if you been here for a while, you probably noticed I haven't done my teacher's assignment in a while now. Haven't even checked in with my teacher in a while, but this is not unusual. My last course, I stopped like 8 months without making any progress. Then after 8 months, I saw he started a new class, and I really interested in taking that class. So I motivated myself to finish the course I was in. That's what motivated me to finish his course. Just a noob looking, just jumping my friend draw what is using. Do you have Yeah, I think the beginning is very important. It's like a lot of the skills, because I learn piano too, and my kids are learning piano. I think the beginner part, it's very important to have a right teacher to guide you. Yeah, I'm enrolling in a class. So I was doing live assignments back a couple of months ago. You can check out my old live streams. I usually do live assignments, and then I do the ink drawings. The thing is, my live assignment nobody watches, and now the assignments are getting longer and longer. So I don't want to do the live assignment on stream anymore. So that is a very good question, and this teacher, Xu Youdian 老师, I recently saw a video that he made specifically address that subject. To me, I always take the drawing to what I think it's a finished work. Even though there are times, often, especially before I was less developed, I will go through definitely a good long period of what they call the ugly face. And then just because I have enough experience, I gain enough confidence and faith in myself that I know I will overcome the ugly face. Thank you to Cicio. But I forgot to continue what my teacher's video was about. So in his video, he said when he's working on the piece, before he start, he always try to identify what's the interest point from the reference. Like what's about that reference that motivated him to do a piece. Like whether that's just the lighting, a specific lighting, a specific color, and he will remember that or keep that in mind while he's working on it. And also he will try to make that specific thing extraordinary. But all of this really requires a certain skill level threshold. So if your skill is there, you say you can spend more time to make a piece better. But if your skill is not there, then it doesn't matter how much time you spend. But another thing that was true to me was that just be really honest with yourself. Like for every piece, give everything you got. And even you don't have the skill you want yet, and the thing that you truly put in good effort into, years down the road when you come back and look at it, you will be touched by those drawings versus the one that are done superficially. And that's the same, I have the same experience. Because like right now I go back and look at some of my old drawings. The one I truly putting a lot of thoughts, a lot of efforts to create the story in the theme, and like lots of original stuff in it. Even though the drawings are very flawed, but it really, like I can really appreciate the me back then was like trying really hard to do something that I think it's good. And those pieces will still move me. I mean, it may not move other people, but it definitely still moves me. Versus looking at some other pieces where either I was trying to pull off a quick one, or mainly just like try to pull off a quick one. Those type of drawings, when I go back and look at them, I feel cringe. So basically the key is no matter what skill level you are, always give it your all. In the future, you will appreciate that. I found these references online. I think most of them are AI. Yeah, you can tell this one is AI. The only one that doesn't look like an AI immediately is this one. This one is like an AI. This one is also AI. Just mainly because she's trying to hide the hands. Hey, who's seeking? Hi, Nick. Yeah, don't get me started on AI. I go into my sermon mode every time we talk about AI. I bet my view is probably very different than yours. Hello, gamer addict. So personally, I view AI as a tool. Simple as that. And I can tell you, I talk to many developed artists. This is not just my view. No developed artists, mature developed artists, afraid of AI. At least today. And you will see so many people complains about AI online. I really bite my tongue sometimes. I bump into those kind of posts. Well, first of all, I don't work in the industry, so my insights in the commercial world is very limited. My insight in the commercial world is just simply based on what I hear, what I read. But I can tell you personally, it's not going to affect me whatsoever. It can only help me, at least in the near future. Barring the Terminator takeover, Skynet, then I probably have to figure out how to survive. At least in the near future, there are lots of things that AI cannot do. So, like, if people are worrying about AI now, all these people are amateurs or immature artists. Sometimes you'll get artists that got some skills, but their mental development are not that mature. But I will say those are still few. I rarely see a developed artist worry about AI. So if you follow one of the YouTube channels called Design Cinema, It's a concept artist who works in the industry, and he talks about AIs and digital art, or mainly design, concept art. He would say that basically, here's the deal. For the company who use AI art, mainly just because the company, they are low budget company, they're low budget studio, they only want to make something that hit the market, and make a quick buck, and then they move on. So this type of studio, they're going to rely on AI to make some cool splash art. Design is not important to this company. They don't care about design. They don't care about functionality. As long as they look cool and it sells, then these are the companies who are using AI. The company that actually big budget company, they care about design, they care about functionality, they care about storytelling, care about culture, all those things. He say in the near future, the AI cannot touch that, because they have tried to use AI to solve their problems, and they can't. And it's not even close. So these are actual designs, not just produce something that just looks pretty. And when you actually put this looks into test, and not everything will fall apart. There's only just a face, a surface. There's no substance underneath. So those companies that use AI, on the art department, are the company that you probably don't want to work for as an artist anyway, because those type of company, they will shop for the cheapest labor. So if an artist, they're gonna bid out those the artwork. If one artist say they can do it for $1,000, the next artist say that he can do it for $500. Then the third one say I can do it for $150. Then the last one say we can do it for $50. And so basically it's a race to the bottom. That's what those companies pay for. So if you're an artist aiming to achieve for that kind of like career, you're not gonna make a living wage. So if you want to be a successful artist in this industry, you need to develop the skill set that allow you to provide more value to the big studio. Well, if you don't have confidence to compete in that field, just work like me as a hobbyist. So don't worry about using art to put food on the table. Sandra Huang, yeah. Looks like you watched that episode. Thank you, Nacho. So the AI can replace the drawing of painting. That would be something from my perspective. I said AI will have no effect on me personally because I do this, I enjoy the process. I mean, I really encourage people to actually go use AI. It's free. So I don't get, like, I mean, if you are immature, you want to boycott something that you don't believe in, I get it. But AI is not going away. Especially right now, it's free. So take advantage of it. Otherwise, once it becomes behind a paywall, then it's too late. So all this, so Midjourney, I'm actually in the pay version of Midjourney, just because I want to use it more. But I don't use it that much. It's just because it's not that useful to me at this point. So if you're skeptical about AI, you definitely are free to go use it, and then you will know what is it about. It doesn't, like, I can teach you the basics of using, even my daughter, she knows how to use AI because I taught her. So to me, AI is like pretty boring. I got zero satisfaction out of it because I'll input a prompt and it comes out. The thing is that you make the prompt simple, it will come out something that looks great, but it's not functional. And if you want to tell a story, say like you want to prompt a story, that gets really difficult, especially if there are multiple characters in a thing and you want to prompt that thing out right. It's very difficult to do. The character interaction So right now AI is great if you just do like a model post. I'm pretty sure you see a lot on the internet nowadays, like a single human look like a model, and that kind of like a one person post. It's very easy, but any little tiny bit of interaction, the AI will fall apart. Okay, so now you get, so you can create some nice, cool looking one character image. So how fun is that? The only fun thing that I can see someone think that is they have no artistic skills, and they use that to you get like two kind of fake artists. The one fake artist is the one that's like the gross. They just do an AI and they claim it's their work. So that's the truly disgusting artist. Like I have nothing against if you prompt, you like you claim you just state you prompt, this is your prompt. But if you have AI generated an image, that then you say you drew it, and that's unethical. And then there's another level of artists. They got some skills but not great skills, so they are jealous by the AI's ability to render. So they will prompt a AI image and then they paint over it. And these artists are kind of ridiculous to me because they often get offended online. They keep making posts saying why people are accusing them of doing AI, and then they post a time lapse. These are the artists, and the time lapse you can clearly see, like usually you can tell there's an inconsistency between their previous work, and all of a sudden their work like the rendering looks much better but looks like AI-ish, and their previous work like sucks. So that's a good tell. And then they make a post and saying like why people accusing them of painting over an AI image, and then they upload a time lapse. Then you see a time lapse of them, like the beginning was like really sucks, and then like 1 second later it becomes the AI image. Those are pitiful artists. Thank you, Ziba, for the feedback. Yeah, tracing AI work and claim as their own. Yep, that's the phenomenon. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Procreate, you can hide reference. You just use it as a hidden layer. So if you do add here, you say insert photo, then you say insert a private photo. Then the photo inserted would not show on the time lapse. So that's how people trace AI photos. I mean, this kind of behavior, they just lie to themselves. I mean, sure, in the short run, it's okay. So if you fool some people, but all you get is just some quick online validation. Okay, maybe you got one post that blew up. You get tens of thousands of likes. That will be the best thing came out of that behavior. And now what? You're still a shitty artist. Usually people cry the most are the most insecure ones. Like if you accuse me drawing either copy AI or trace over AI, I would just say, yeah, you're right. So what? This is what I enjoy doing. So to me, AI gives me what the most value is AI gets the proportion really ridiculously well. Proportion. So if you want to draw pretty people, you got to study the proportion. Proportion is the key to study. So obviously AI images gain lots of tractions, attentions online just because it's so pretty to look at. Like Facebook. If you go on Facebook, there's a tons of AI images that's like I'm not even following, but they just feed to you, and you will see a lot of these AI images. They have like a lot of actually like people, they create a Facebook page and they use AI images just to farm reactions, and once they get enough reaction, they can monetize the page and they can make some quick money from that activity. And there are a lot of AI Facebook pages. Their images perform really well. That's because the AI's color, lighting, and proportion are incredible. So if you're an artist, you want to draw pretty people, you should study AI's proportion. Because once you, pretty much if you like to draw any people that you like, the number one thing is that you should study that proportion. actually take out a measurement tool and see what's the ratio of all the facial features. Thank you, King TBJ. Enraged video game, man. That's a pretty good insight. So, you I assume you're an experienced artist. Because normally people wouldn't appreciate what you just said. This was a challenge that I set for myself, is to draw in this scale without turning the original into a grayscale. So I'm glad you caught this. Thank you, JP. this floating, just use canvas reference. This is a muscle memory thing. I have no idea. I'm trying to, because I have a tendency to make my drawings really dark. This is what my wife's feedback to me. So I very deliberately try to keep the values on the lighter side. Even it looks like black, but it looks like a black in a relative sense. So I'm trying to really stay away from pure black. Thank you, JP. Thank you, Danny. King TBJ. King TBJ, are you a king? That's a very good question. I kind of have to finish this one today, so I need to move a little bit faster. Hello, my Korean friend. Paulo Ricardo. Yeah, it's nighttime. Where you all from? I think we have enough new people. Can ask this question again. I'm from United States, Florida. Oh, which states? I think we can share states. Awesome, Colorado, USA. I have a number of relatives from Colorado. Actually, I'm going to Colorado end of this month. Then you're gonna say, I'm your relatives, I'm watching your stream. That would be so funny. North Carolina. The program is Procreate. If you have iPad, this is the best illustration app. But if you want to do a manga or webtoon, and if you have to pick a app to learn, then I would recommend Clipping Studio or Clip Studio Paint. Never figure out which one is the right one. So I always say both. A humble dude from a farm? What do you farm? Oh, what do you grow? I think that it's the right question. CSP Clip Studio Paint. Yes, I try Clip Studio Paint. It's a little bit more expensive than Procreate. If just a pure illustration tool, I like Procreate's interface better. But as far as drawing manga and webtoon, Clip Studio Paint it's much more powerful, has the right tools for it, or right setup for it. I think it's better just because the interface is so fluid. But saying you live on a ranch makes it seem like booty life. I would imagine the one-time payment is probably something recent, and it's probably something very expensive. Because I think companies figured out that subscription is the business model to go. So there's a lot of companies started the subscription business model, and then they probably figured people are hating it. Now gradually softwares are adding the one-time payment option back. And usually it's ridiculously expensive. Oh, really? That's interesting. I need to keep my eye out for that then. Any of you play Neo Automata? So I recently bought it off Steam on a deal. I really want to play it. I play it a little bit this weekend. I enjoy it very much for that little bit I play. I think just from that little bit experience, the voice acting, the music, the atmosphere, control, everything is on point. One thing stood out to me is 2B's voice acting. It was surprisingly well. Yeah, I'm going to keep finding squeeze some time to at least do a decent playthrough. The anime, do you like the anime? I just didn't hear any good things about it. I heard some people are disappointed. I'm not sure that was just anecdotal comments I read, but it didn't give me the good impression. And the thing is, I already know the ending because I watched a YouTube video about the entire playthrough. I see. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. Yeah, I initially I had my doubt about the game because it's made in 2017, and I watched some of the game footage. It looks a little bit on the lower reds for me for a game that's that scale. But when I was playing it, I didn't feel that at all. It was very immersive. Outer Wilds? What is that? Never play Outer Wilds. Yeah, I'm not a big gamer. I mean, I wasn't really a big gamer before. I'm just even a less gamer now. I'm one of those like exotic gamers. I find like those kind of games that they're not that popular or not that many people plays, but somehow I got addicted to it, and I sink a ridiculous amount of hours playing those games. So even I grew up, I play a lot of video games, but I was still considered as haven't played that many games. Ice Bear Shinobi, thank you for the sub. So all night I'm just doing this. I thought I was gonna finish this. Surprise! Just one layer. Yeah, I used to use a ridiculous amount of layers. This is one thing that helped me tremendously from getting better on traditional art than doing like before I learned the traditional art, I was very heavily relying on layers. But sometimes that's not that quite a good thing, because layer does improve efficiency. So nowadays I went from like one spectrum to another. I went from a million layers to no layer. Before, I was like using a layer for the eyebrow, I was using a layer for the eyes, a layer for the mouth, the layer for the hair. Pretty every single item I have a layer for. Also, if you try to animate the illustration, have it different object in different layers that help you animate. Otherwise, you have to separate them out. Goth character. I guess. I actually accidentally did a goth character. At least someone told me I did. Michelle. So this character is my OC. Let me see if I can show it. Where is it? Here. Is that a Goth character? Yeah, I didn't mean for it to be a goth. It's just that the reference has that kind of like theme. But I am a guy who appreciates some heavy metal. So it's not like full goth. I've been listening to lots of heavy metal recently. Hello, Lark. Oh, really? Oh, sorry to hear that. That's the worst nightmare. So there's no autosave? Nowadays, autosave is so important. I think just a little bit touch. Okay, yeah. It's 20 minutes, still frustrating. Thank you, Linzo. GOH, thank you. That's cute. Let me show you my cat. That's my cat. Yeah, my son made this for me. Almost done. Been teaching and become a I try. Then I realize teaching is something very different. And therefore, someone who's good at drawing, it's not necessarily meant he's good at teaching. He is still very good. Both my daughter and son, they are great artists on their own. They have a better intuition than I was. Yeah, my daughter is great at coloring. Her composition and coloring I will say very much above average. And she does that intuitively. So that is not something you can teach. Really want to finish this. Okay. What's the fastest way to color this? Yeah, this is one of my own technique. It's not the industry standard, but it works for me. Actually, I made a video about how I color. That's back in the days when nobody watches my video. But it's there. Yeah, iPad Pro, the latest and the greatest. I'm actually pretty surprised how well this technique worked. I'm actually amazed myself. Thank you. Yeah, good night. Actually, I'm wrapping this one up too. Like, okay, have a good night, everyone. Thank you for joining the stream. Tomorrow I'm gonna finish the raid. Bye bye.